Demon Slayer Hinokami Chronicles is a game that will bring home many players who enjoyed the anime series and even more players that enjoy the Naruto Storm series of the games, as the gameplay has similar mechanics but offer a change in gameplay to present itself as something new. If you think this game is good for you, I'll be uploading lots of content for this game, so come on and subscribe and check out more Demon Slayer. The story of the game follows very closely to the first season of the anime. As to not point out too many spoilers into the next season, they stuck around with the first season and parts of the movie. In this mode, in the story mode, you take up the main role as Tanjiro, exploring areas as they have been on, as has he been on throughout the series. What the story mode does right is expand the visual areas of the show. For example, the first training grounds and the first trial ground where Tanjiro has to survive the 7 nights and days to join Demon Slayer Corps. If you get to explore this part where you find that other Demon Slayers were doing either hiding or fighting their way through the night, and the funny interactions made me laugh. Playing through the cutscenes were nice too, and made me feel like so hyped when they showed certain parts into the game, as if you watch the show, I want to go over not too much of spoilers, but the last boss fight of the game itself was really insane. Similar to the Storm series, this is an arena fighter game. The cast of characters is short, however I wouldn't let that drive you away from playing the game, as the combat is still really fun and easy to pick up. The game uses a tag system of 2v2 format. With the inclusion of the demons, they actually fight by themselves. I will go over that in a later video. We're doing a how to play videos on Akiza and Rui, I said it wrong, sorry. So look forward to that. They are basic combos that use the direction of up and down on an analog to carry combos, or like to vary them, There are charge mechanics to rush into the opponent, and a total of 3 special moves to each character, which characters will be able to use these special moves in a variety of different ways and combos differently. So experiment with the variety of combinations you have and see what connects. This game also features pushback or parry mechanics to players that back off each other during high damaging combos or just in like special attacks as well. Another thing about the combat is that there is no charging mechanics for using special moves, as the player must stand still and use total concentration to build up meter. As an example of this, Storm will let you press triangle, I think, to like charge up your chakra. In this game, there is no like that. You have to literally stand still in order to build back that meter. The changes in the mechanics make the game easy to pick up, and if you want to go beyond and figure out what moves combo with each other with a variety of specials and support moves, the game allows you to experiment with them. From a visual standpoint, the game is on another level. Between the cutscenes and ultimate, the level of detail is really something else. No matter if you're playing on a PS5 or PS4, I myself am playing on a PS4 and I love the look of it so far. Moving on from the good to talk about the bad and what I believe the game needs work on or change. In the story mode, there is no run mechanic with that's not really a big issue. Trying to pick up items on the way of long passages, and it takes a long time to get to them. I wish they either made the passages shorter or made the items closer to get to. Gameplay, I love the gameplay. To this, however, I believe the parry mechanics need work, as doing an ultimate after a parry is just about instant killing you if the opponent has level 3 and did it. As an opponent player, basically gets robbed of trying to put down pressure. Online rank needs should change. The point system is losing a lot of points from winning like 5 to 6 matches in a row, and if you rank down or lose one match within that one, you basically don't gain any points from what I'm seeing so far. The player should be able to choose characters and stages during a match, and the game should think about putting in spectator mode. More characters, as having more characters was one thing about the game that kind of turned people away. They are adding more into the game as the months come to show. So basically be looking out for that, as the roster will expand, as this is actually the first Demon Slayer game. I believe they're taking their notes from this and moving on into what they can bring into the next project. That's really it for the main issues I have with the game so far. So this concludes. Thank you guys for watching the video. As we end this, let me know what you think about my review, and if you want to see more Demon Slayer content, if you go on the videos you see, in either the left or right. And until next time, this is Asaya signing out.